What's up, y'all? It's your boy T Thizzle 88. It's just T Thizzle saying hi to the seasoned sizzles as he is getting ready to roll another one straight on the grill. We're gonna cook this a little bit more. We're gonna go fat. We're gonna even get past well done. We're gonna make sure this cooks until it is fully done. So you already know the deal. I'm bringing you all another episode of Story Time, and this is my last story from, I guess, my Atlanta series, I guess you can say. As you probably found out from my last two story times, those took place in Atlanta, and this is the last one. And now that I think about it, this one actually didn't take place in Atlanta. While we were in Atlanta, we decided to go to this place called Hilton Head Island, and that was in South Carolina. It's like a little small island off of South Carolina. Now, in the past, I love the beach. The reason why is because I'm from the Midwest, if you don't know, and we're pretty much surrounded by land on all sides of our state, which is Missouri. So whenever I get the opportunity to go on vacation and go to the beach, it seems like the most magical thing in the world to me. And this time, my experience on the beach wasn't as pleasant as it usually was. Now, we went to the beach 2 times. One, because that was just the first time that we went. The second time, my cousin, who wasn't able to come with us the first time, arrived at Hilton Head Island, and then he was able to come, so that's why we went twice. First time, it was pretty cool. The weather was really good outside. The waves weren't too high or anything, and it was pretty cool for me. And let me tell you, off this little island, I have never seen so many people riding bicycles in my life. Search it up, Hilton Head Island. I bet if you search it up, you'll get pictures with people just cycling. Like, literally, everybody around this island is riding bicycles. Even in the hotel that we stayed at, they had bicycles just for their customers. And so as we headed to the island, it's just amazing. Everybody's seeming happy. Weather's nice. The plants, the earth is looking so nice and great and fantastic. And of course, the first day, it was pretty cool. Now, the second day that we arrived at the beach, things didn't seem up as it was the first day. What I mean by this is, of course, it was a rainy day and it just stopped raining. Wasn't that many people heading towards the beach as if it was just a nice sunny day. And as we get ready to actually make it to the shore, and we're walking towards the shore from the entrance area, we see a sign that says "Watch out for jellyfish." And I forgot what times it said "Watch out for jellyfish," but it was mainly the evening times. And that was the exact time that we were heading into the beach area. And of course, I didn't really care. I mean, I've been into the beach before. Anytime you go on into the ocean, you're taking a risk. Like, you can get bit by a shark, even though it's very rare for humans to be bit by sharks. I mean, you're taking a risk anytime. You don't know what's down there, whether or not scientific research says that it's rare or not. You don't know what the chances are. I mean, you don't know when you might win the lottery. Like, it's just, everything's chance. You don't know. So we went into the ocean anyway, thinking everything was going to be all good. And I'll say for the first hour or so, everything was pretty cool. And I was thinking, this is going to be my last day here with hanging out with my aunt from Atlanta. We're heading back to Kansas City pretty soon, getting ready for school. So I might as well just enjoy myself. Who cares? So at first, I wasn't going to go that far out into the ocean. One reason is, if you know from science, that I don't know the exact chemistry between it, but the moon has a lot to do with the tides of the ocean. And this day, the sun was not up, so the sun was basically hidden, and the waves were way higher than it was the first day when the sun was up. So that was one reason I wasn't thinking about going too far in the ocean. So finally, I decide, man, just skip it. I start heading out further with my cousin, he's a grown man. He was like, man, let's get ready to do it big. Let's do it big. So I was like, all right, let's go. So we start heading further into the ocean, and I'm constantly literally jumping up when the waves are heading towards me, because if I just stand straight, like, those waves are gonna come over my head. It was that high at the moment. And then I get far enough, I'm chilling for about 5 minutes. Next thing you know, I feel like a stinging sensation in my leg. I had no idea what it was. It was extremely painful. I've never been stung by a bee. I've never been stung by a wasp, not that I can recall. And I felt like, even though I never went through any of those, I felt like what I was going through was 5 times as worse. As soon as I felt it, I was like, aw, snaps. It is exactly what that sign said it was. It was the jellyfish. I don't know what species they were, but that was definitely a jellyfish. And my cousin Jeff, who was still out there, he was looking at me. He was like, he's laughing and everything, and he just did not know. Like, he did not understand what it felt like to get that jellyfish, its tentacles on my leg. And literally, it was so painful because, you know, their tentacles, it's not like a bee or a wasp where they just sting you at the point and they leave something in you. A jellyfish, their tentacles are about good 6 or 7 inches long. So wherever that tentacle touches you at, that's where it's stinging at. And it felt like the whole tentacle touched my leg. So it was stinging, it was throbbing. And not only did it touch me once, but as I tried to move back towards shore, it touched me again on the other side of my leg. So now, and it was on the same leg, so now it's like 10 times the pain. And as I'm still trying to make it towards the shore, I'm still, keep in mind, at this point, I'm only halfway towards shore. So I bet there was even more jellyfish in that area, because probably the rain and everything and the powerful waves on that day was probably bringing the jellyfish closer to the shore than usual. And so I'm only halfway. A third time, yes, believe it, a third time, I got a stinging sensation, and this time on my other leg. So like, I'm literally hopping towards shore, and my cousins, who decided not to go out like my dumb self as far as I did, are just like laughing hysterically. I'm like, bruh, you do not understand. Like, never again. And when I got to shore, like, I just like completely just like flopped over and just sat down. It was that painful. You all do not know whatsoever. Like, being stung by jellyfish, it has to be one of the worst pains from an animal or from nature that I have ever experienced. I never looked at oceans the same after that. Like, next time I go to an ocean, I don't think I'm gonna go out as far as I did that time. That day, I was thinking about boogie boarding and everything. And of course, the further you go out, that's where the waves are going to be higher. Never again. But I might have some pictures, some footage of just us hanging out on this beach, so you can see what it looks like. If I find it, I'll probably put it up over this commentary so you all can check it out, get it something a little bit different for a change of scenery. I hope you all enjoyed this calm. Make sure you like and comment. Have you ever been to the beach before? Have you experienced a pain from an animal, like not your common animal, or just something that really kept that memory in your head that was devastating or terrifying to you, or just something you never thought would happen? If so, leave it in the comment section below. This has been your boy T Dizzle 88. Peace out.